So you want to read a fantasy series, but you like to wait until all the books are out so you can binge read them? Here are some completed fantasy series that I think are worth your time or could be worth gifting for this holiday season. You shouldn't be surprised, but I recommend the Bloodsworn trilogy by John Gwynne more than any other series on my channel this year. This is a Norse-inspired epic fantasy. The trilogy begins with the Shadow of the Gods that follows 3 different characters that are all on their own quests for revenge. There are epic battles that are seared into my brain, as well as characters that you would not hesitate to fight in a shield wall with. If you want a series that will break a reader's brain, I recommend the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. These books are not easy to read, but they are so worth it once you get to the end. All 3 books won the Hugo Award, which has never been done before. They are an incredible blend of fantasy and sci-fi and geopolitics. I promise you, you will never read another series like the Broken Earth trilogy. If you like historical fantasy, I recommend the Gael Song trilogy by Shauna Lawless. This is based in Irish mythology and folklore. The Gael Song trilogy is one of the most immersive reads I've had this year, and it follows 2 women from opposing magical clans who want each other dead. But because this is 900s Ireland, there is political unrest, and these women, Fola and Gormla, will do whatever it takes to survive and protect their families. And when I say anything, I mean anything. A young adult series I will always recommend is the Ember and the Ashes Quartet. This has great crossover appeal if you typically read adult fantasy. This is fast-paced and violent, and there is so much political intrigue you will be on the edge of your seat. This follows our 2 main characters, Laia and Elias. Laia is a slave who's trying to infiltrate the Martial Empire to save her brother from prison, and Elias, who's one of the top soldiers within the Martial Empire. You're gonna have to read and find out, but Laia and Elias's destinies are intertwined in more ways than one. I can't leave you without recommending one of my favorite series of all time, the Greenbone Saga by Fonda Lee. This is like The Godfather meets Peaky Blinders in an Asian-inspired setting. This is for readers who love when an author pulls no punches. All bets are off, no character is safe, and you never know what is going to happen next. This series is so freaking tense in the best way possible. For me, the Greenbone Saga fundamentally changed the way I love fantasy because you don't always need a sword and a shield to be epic.